Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Dash Series. Josh, normally I start this off, and I mentioned me, I mentioned you, I mentioned that we do this each and every week. But this time, I'm going to start this off a little different. Have you heard the news? This Sunday, FMW is back, and we're going to see Death Brawl in Japan. Me and Josh got to do this race. We got to sit through the truck race. We got to get through the grand stock race, and then we're on an immediate jet to Tokyo, Japan, to do FMW Death Brawl. I'm excited, Josh. You excited?
Oh, God, yeah. I'm really excited. I can't wait for that. I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun, you know. It's always a blast going to Japan, and I just can't wait.
Yesterday, we seen acts of violence and CWC's PLE, and although it was a great PLE, it's a little bittersweet knowing that there is not a date for the next show.
Bittersweet indeed, you know. I mean, that was a great show, but it's bitter that it came to an end. End right now, that is.
Well, like we said, Rory Thompson was fastest in practice. That doesn't normally translate here to qualifying, but we'll see what happens. Right now, Jeremy Stelhorn is holding the pole, Josh. Jeremy Stelhorn took over this 27 dash car and the 27 and all the other divisions that Brainbuster Motorsports is in, because Jarl just came up missing.
Not sure what happened there, what's going on with that, but yeah.
Well, it's official. That 27 Mike Tyson bites Pontiac is going to sit on the pole. All right, I'm going to run the order, and then we'll get into some things that we have to talk about. I got some more news, some bittersweet news today. We'll get into it in a moment. Right now, sitting on the pole is none other than the 27 of Jeremy Stelhorn. Next to him is the 387 of Trey Fanta, who's been doing exceptionally well this season, Josh. We got the 001 of Mike Storm next to the 5 of Aaron Aldridge. And yes, that was surprised that you heard in my voice, because he has not been doing that well this season. Here he is, 4th place. And we got the 00 of Billy Ray Dog, who's been doing pretty well this season. We got the 88 of Brett Rainier. The 26 of Rory Thompson going to start 7th. We got the 71 of Donnie, 8th. 21 of Tyler Ferguson in 9th. 710 of Chronic Side going to start 10th. Got the 95 of Brett Aldridge. He's going to start 11th. We got the 99 of Chris Michaels. He's going to start 12th. Got the 98 of Brad Miller. He's going to start 13th. We got the 7 of Christian Gunn. He's going to start 14th. Got the 722 of Caden Gamble sitting around 15th. We got Corey Gamble in the 22 sitting 16th. Got the 54 of Brandon Cook in 17th. We got the 01 of Dylan Wagner in 18th. We got the 19 of Chris Chaos in 19th. You got the 59 of Christopher Rich in 20th. Got the 18 of Austin Kiesler in 21st. Got the 007 of Jackson Beauregard in 22nd. Got the 57 of Bruno in 23rd. We have the 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. in 24th. Got the 69 of Joseph Robinson starting 25th. And Stephen Clark in that 24, starting 26th. Now, that news I want to get into is the Sportsman Truck Race. Josh, You already know this, but it's time that we let everyone else know. The Truck Series is going to come to an end next week at Iowa. I know, I'm sorry, but the funding, we lost Craftsman, we lost Snap-on in funding that Truck Series, and something has to give, Josh.
It was. I mean, and putting an end to that series to the sportsmen's, it was a tough decision, but it was unfortunately the right decision for us to make.
And on behalf of the FMRA, we do want to apologize to any teams who only own trucks for maybe some drivers in the Truck Series and certain decisions you're going to have to make. You have any drivers that are going to need spots, reach to the other teams. This is going to be a time where we're all going to try to help each other the best we can. Another big thing to note is if you do not have any other vehicle, any other team to race with, losing the truck is going to mean you don't race at all. And I'm talking about owners. You're going to get one grand stock car. So if you only have a truck and that's it, that's the only thing you have to run, and after the Sportsman Series leaves, you're going to be out of a truck, out of a team. You can go to the FMRA and you can get one grand stock car, and that will keep you racing. I know it's not the greatest, and all the other teams are like, well, we're losing stuff too. We're losing stuff too, guys. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Josh, 15 laps, Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, it should be a fun one today. Mm.
I want to also note that the truck races, the last several weeks that you've been watching them, have literally been put on by our pocket, out of the team's money, out of our money that could go better other places, right?
Yeah, I mean it costs a lot of money to run that series, and we've done all we can.
Well, here we go, Josh. We're going to start this thing off. The 387 of Trey Fanta, who had a rough start. We didn't know if he was going to continue. He said it himself, if I can't start being successful in a team that I know can win races, then what am I doing here? We thought maybe he was going to hop out, but instead it looks like he buckled down, Josh, and we've seen him up front in pretty much every series.
Yeah, I mean, he's buckled down. He's done some true enough white knuckle racing, you can say. And he's definitely improved significantly.
Now that 26 of Rory Thompson, Josh, no manufacturer, he does have a sponsor. He is sitting right here, 7th place to start this race. I mean, if you look at all the cars behind him who have all the bells and whistles needed to run a good, successful team, and then him up here lacking, you really got to question, like, what is he going to be able to do?
We'll find out shortly.
Jeremy Stellhorn gets a mighty lead there. They get stacked 3 wide. Rory Thompson going to go low. Aaron Aldridge middle. Trey gets hung up. Trey's going to go down middle. Here we go. A lot of shifting, a lot of moving. We see guys making their way to the front here. It's the 001 of Mike Storm.
We're 3 wide for the lead.
Aaron Aldridge likes that middle high line. Billy Ray Dog takes the lead.
Everybody is beaving and wobbing back and forth, trying to find a preferred line. making for a lot of action out here on the track today.
Brett Aldridge making his way forward. Aaron Aldridge went low with him. And here we go. This is where things are going to get hot and heavy because we are 2 laps into this 15-lap race, and they know that this is a dash for a reason. Aaron is trying to think about going around Brett here.
He goes low.
Way low. Aaron Aldridge takes the lead. He's got Brad Miller behind him. Look at the push. We're 3 wide.
Look at that bottom line.
Aaron Aldridge trying to form something on that 3rd line, but just not something to get going here. Chris Chaos is going to take the lead for the moment. He's trying to block both lanes here.
That never worked out.
722, Caden Gamble. Caden Gamble, big winner. Brett Aldridge back down here to contest. I think I seen the 18, Josh.
Wow, yeah.
Caden, he sure knows how to run these dash series. He is holding that bottom line. Brett Aldridge wants to go to the outside of him, but I don't know if that was a smart idea. Chronic's high, making his way up here behind Billy Raydog. I see Steven Clark. Austin Kiesler went high as well, but did not pan out for him at all. Caden Gamble in his rookie season, is it possible for him to put another win in the column, Josh?
Very possible. I think he can do it.
He's got no teammates near him. If you looked back, most of Gamble Motorsports is having issues here, but not Caden Gamble. Caden has been set up for success. You know, I know Gamble is happy winning, but you know that he would probably like to hit that victory circle.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be win as an owner, win as a car owner, team owner, but you want to win as a driver too. Probably more so.
Billy Raydog did go high. He's now up there. They're trying to get a top lane forming. Caden is doing his best to hold low. Right now he's got Steven Clark behind him and Jackson Beauregard there in the 007. Here also comes the 59 of Christopher Rich. 9 laps into this 15-lap race, and it has been Caden Gamble since he got a hold of that lead, Josh.
Yeah, he has, but he may have some company coming because they're forming something behind him here. It's getting down to crunch time. These drivers know it. If they're going to make a move, they need to start thinking it now.
Christopher Rich in the 59's now made his way forward. You know, Caden seems to really like these big tracks with these cars.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's got them figured out.
Jackson Beauregard gonna pull out. Caden just has to keep lower than everybody else to hold that bottom line. That top line starts to get something going, and then they hit a corner, and they just can't seem to make it work through the corner, Josh.
Yeah, they try to get something going, and it just, like you said, can't get nothing going. It just falls apart.
Right now, Caden Gamble is the one to beat. We're 13 laps into this 15-lap race, so 3 laps to go. Caden's starting to give that bottom up a little bit, but Rich does not seem to be going for it. Instead, he goes high.
Uh-oh.
Joseph Robinson seemed to like this decision.
He's making an opening, or trying to. Oh, they're coming to the white flag.
White flag was in the air. This time around, checkered flag. Caden just has to hold that bottom down. And if he can do that, this is another win for him, Josh. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to stop Caden Gamble this season.
We may have to put a bounty out on him or something.
Caden Gamble with already 3 wins this season as he comes across the line to the checkered flag, and he gets his 4th win of the season, Josh. Joseph Robinson gets 2nd, Mike Storm 3rd, Christopher Rich 4th, Jackson Beauregard 5th, Brad Miller 6th. You want to see where your driver ended up? Pause and read the screen, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.